So this is our Model 3 Performance. It's a 2026. We've only had it a couple of months, and one of the things we wanted to do today was to see if we did not engage self-driving or give it a navigation pinpoint, where would it take us? And we also have our sweet little puppy. That's Reese. She just turned 11 years old. She's our travel buddy. Okay, we're coming up on a four-way intersection. It's a two-way stop, so we have the stop sign and the main road does not. We're going to see where it takes us. It's going to take us straight across to another neighborhood. Okay. This is kind of a cool spot. It's an S curve. We just came around part of it. I didn't have it on film yet. And we're coming up to that stop. Okay, taking us straight. Okay, we're fixing to come up on another decision-making point. This is taking us into the highway. I think it's going to take us left. Where do you think it's going to take us?
Right.
Oh, it's going to take us right back to town. Okay. I was wrong. Okay. And right into the sun. We're in chill mode, so it's keeping us pretty close to the speed limit. And as you can tell, it's Sunday, it's July 5th. We had a great July 4th celebration last night with family and friends in our neighborhood. Okay, kind of interesting. We went from a 55-mile-an-hour speed zone past a 45-mile-an-hour sign. It picked up the 45-mile-an-hour sign going over railroad tracks, but it did not slow down the car until we reached the second 45-mile-an-hour sign. Now we're crossing through, that was the big city of Kingsland, Georgia. We're on Highway 40 headed east. Now we're getting close to Interstate 95, so we're kind of curious to see where it's going to take us now. It looks like it's just going to keep us on Highway 40.
Avoid highways.
We do have a void highway, so it's not going to take us on the interstate. That's one thing we did not want to do because we want to try not to intervene if at all possible. Well, now we're officially in St. Mary's. We're not in downtown St. Mary's, but we are on Highway 40 East heading into St. Mary's. So it may take us to the waterfront. I don't know. We shall see. What's really ironic is a few years ago, we were dead set against having any kind of electric vehicle. We did have a hybrid, which we absolutely loved, but it got to the point that it was so old that we had to get something new. And we decided on a Tesla, and we absolutely love this thing. So if you haven't ever driven one, I would suggest go out and try it. The reason we decided to do this is we were watching something on YouTube the other day, and there was a group of guys that had all different models of Teslas, including a Cybertruck, and they wanted to see where they would take them if they just went into self-driving but didn't put in any kind of waypoint or any navigation. And it took all 4 of them to the same neighborhood and parked them. So we were just kind of curious to see where ours would take us. I think they were in North Carolina, so we're just kind of curious to see what ours will do. We're still on Highway 40. We're really curious to see where it's going to take us. The other day, it took us down a road that ended at the Navy base, and it's actually a gate that's been closed for years, so we're not real sure where it wants to take us today. Are we going to go straight, or are we going to turn? Doesn't really matter, because the road just loops around and comes right back here anyway. Okay, so we did intervene. For some reason, I guess the GPS is not picking up the speed limit as being 35, and we're in a very small town, and the speed limit is definitely 35, and it has been for a while, and the car is still showing 45. So we intervened to bring the speed down a little bit, but it's definitely going to slow down here because of people in front of us going so slow. The speed limit now is supposed to be 25, so we'll see what it does. It's still picking up the speed limit as 45. So I don't know what the deal is. That's got to be something with the map that it's reading. This little town has a really cool 4th of July celebration. We quit coming several years ago, though, because so many people come, and it's really hard to get out after it's over with. But they usually have a lot of vendor booths and everything, and then they have a beautiful fireworks display that they shoot from barges out in the St. Mary's River, or actually I think that's Crooked River. But we were down here one time, and it took us over 3 hours with police directing traffic and everything, and having the roads one way to get out of here. There were so many people, and I can't imagine what it would be like yesterday. I'm just going to let this run just so you can see this little town. We had seen several years ago where there was a sign that said St. Mary's was the 2nd oldest city in the U.S. or town in the U.S. That sign has long been, I guess it was a wooden sign, and it's long been gone. But this is a cool little town. There used to be a fort here. It's no longer. It's actually a neighborhood now, but there are a lot of cute little things. There's the submarine museum. And over to our left, I don't know if I can see it or not, but that's the St. Mary's boat ramp. And then on across there, you can see on the other side of the water, that is Cumberland Island. They updated the waterfront a while back. Okay, this is really funny. It's picking up all of the boat trailers as dogs because it doesn't know what to do with them. But this is pretty much it for downtown St. Mary's. I guess they're just out trying to get things cleaned up from yesterday. They've done a pretty good job. You'd never know that there was a huge festival yesterday. Over here to the right is a very old cemetery. It's got French Huguenots and Civil War. There's a whole Civil War area. So it's very old. If you like old cemeteries, it's a cool place to go. They do allow some new graves there, but not very many. They've got a whole section for just new graves, but the old section is really cool. Okay. All right, well, looks like it's going to take us straight at this intersection. This is where it took us the other day. But we had I can't remember if I think we had navigation set then. No, we didn't have navigation set. But this is where it's going to take us. It looks like it's going to take us straight. And it's probably going to take us all the way to the end of the road to the closed gate at the base. We'll see. Hey, Reese. Hey, sweet girl. She loves to ride. She just wants to be in my lap. So we're getting toward the end of the road, and it looks like it's going to try and take us to the closed gate at the base, like it did the other day. So we'll have to intervene here because there's no place to turn around up there. We'll have to pull into this parking lot. And this gate's been closed for years. Okay, so basically, after we intervened, it just took us through the parking lot of whatever that place is back there, which is kind of sketchy. And we've turned back right, going back the direction we came from. I lied. He said he did not intervene. It actually just took us into the parking lot and turned us around when it saw the barricades and stuff, I guess. So I assumed he had intervened, but he didn't. The car picked it up and turned us around. We're going to go a little bit, and he's going to turn the blinker on and see if it actually will let us turn, or if it will think that we want to go a certain direction and turn the direction he has the blinker. Nope, it ignored us. I think I remembered it doing that the other day. It totally ignored us. Okay, we're coming back up to the light, so we're going to see if turning on the blinker will have us go a certain direction. If not, we're going to wind up going back to downtown St. Mary's. So he's got it, he turned it to the right. So we're not sure if the car is going to take us to the right, or if it's just going to take us straight. Nope, it's going to take us straight. So we're going back to St. Mary's. And now we're coming into St. Mary's from the opposite direction. So we're kind of curious to see if it's going to take us straight and around the outside of the little city, town, I guess, or if it's actually going to turn and get back onto Highway 40. So we'll see. Okay, it picked up the trailers as it being too close to the road, so it stopped because it couldn't get around. It didn't think it could get around them safely, which is okay. I'm okay with that. Like that one is a little bit too close to the edge of the road. Which way will she go? She's going to take us straight. Okay, that was interesting. She's got to take us left now. Because there is no right. Okay, this is interesting. I'm kind of surprised that it took us this direction. The road's not very good. It did pick up that 25-mile-an-hour speed limit sign, though. It's kind of funny that it picked up the ones out here, but not the ones in town. Oh, now we're turning. Okay. It's taking us out to the big tree. They have to keep lights and reflectors on that poor tree. It's been hit so many times. Okay, where is it going to take us now? It's going to take us straight, right past the big tree. Okay. This is too funny. Maybe it'll take us to the cemetery. We can't see past all these cars. We just passed one of the big churches. I'm just going to let this run so we can see where we go. We have no idea. Well, there's the cemetery. And there's the cemetery over there. You would think it would take us back home. These are not the best roads in the world through here. It's taking us back out to the main road, it looks like. Somebody pulled over on the side of the road there. Let's see what she does. What do you think, left or right? Right? We'll see. Did you hit the blinker? Nope, it's going to take, it wants to go left. We're going to intervene because we're not going to drive around in circles all day.
There's one that goes straight to begin with. The driveway.
Okay, that was interesting. Okay, so we decided to turn off of that road and put it back into self-driving and see what it does there, because otherwise it's just going to take us right back where we were and turn us around, and it's just going to keep us going back and forth. And we want to see where it actually will go, not just back and forth on the same road. It's very marshy where we live, and unfortunately with all the marsh comes all the bugs. We have a lot of mosquitoes and what they call no-see-ums, sand gnats, and it's really hard to be outside in the morning or in the evening because of all the bugs. During the daytime it's not so bad, except when there's yellow flies and horse flies, and those are just about gone. But the mosquitoes and everything are beginning to get bad again. It's taking us back to St. Mary's. This is too weird. The road's closed to the left, so maybe there's something flagged on the maps that it reads. They must be doing some sort of construction, probably over the marsh, because that does go over the marsh. Interesting. So we'll see where it takes us this time. Okay, it's going to have us turn left, and it's not too far from the next intersection, so we'll see if it's going to take us back to St. Mary's or if it's going to take us toward home.
Straight.
Yep, it's going to take us straight, looks like. Oh, this is too funny. It's gonna take us straight into a neighborhood. Oh well, at least we're sightseeing. Haven't been over in this area in a long time. There's a dog park over here. Who knows? We might stop and let Reese run for a little bit. Okay, it's taking us to the park. And the dog park is directly in front of us. And there is no road. It's a dirt road, so you may have to intervene. Yeah, you're going to have to intervene. This is a dirt road. It's not really a road. Okay, we're going to turn right at this stop sign. And then he's going to put it back in the self-driving and see where it takes us. Going to take us back to Highway 40 because that's where this road goes. We'll have to see if it's going to take us back to St. Mary's or back toward Kingsland or east and west. Okay, which way will she go? She's taking us back to St. Mary's. So we're going to intervene and go left. Turn your. That was too funny. All right, we're back in self-driving mode. We're going to be coming up to the red light here in just a minute. That to the left will take us to St. Mary's. To the right will take us to Point Peter. The two places we've already been. I picked up that little bag in the road and went around it. All right, looks like it's going to keep us on Highway 40, so we're going straight west toward Kingsland. And when I talk about the marsh, that's what I'm talking about. It's just very marshy all through this whole area. Okay, so we intervened. We decided we're going to go out to Crooked River State Park and walk Reese a little bit and look at the river and just see what's going on out there today. It's a nice little place. He didn't put anything in the navigation, so we're going to see where it wants to take us before we head out that way. This is St. Mary's Road headed toward Kings Bay Navy Base. Okay, we did have to intervene because there was a dead animal in the road, and we didn't want to take a chance that it would accidentally run over it. This is Kings Bay Base. If you've never been here, it's really cool. That's a submarine that was built. It's actually concrete, but it's the sail off of one of the older submarines. They have it so it looks like it's coming out of the ground.
I had to intervene here because it's going to take some ice.
And like he said, he had to intervene here because it was trying to take us across the street and into the base, which we have base privileges, but we're not doing that today. And so we're going to see where it takes us here. To the right is the base, to the left is back to Highway 40, and it's going to take us straight. Can't take us straight for very long because the river's at the end of this road, but so is the state park, and that's where we wanted to go anyway. Okay, it passed the river, past the state park, so now we're headed toward the river. And this is a dead end because the river is right there. Okay, so we're intervening because it's wanting to take us around into a neighborhood, and we don't want to go into a neighborhood. We can go into the state park from this direction. But that is, it's listed as East River, but it's really part of Crooked River. It's salt water. It's salt water for several miles. So if you like to fish in salt water, that's kind of it's a fun place to fish, but I'll be honest with you, all we ever catch out there is rays, bonnethead sharks, and if there is an eel within 100 miles, I'm going to catch it. I caught 5 in a row one time out there. Every time I threw my line in, I caught another eel, and they were just gross. So, but it's a fun place to fish. See if it's going to keep us in the park or if it's going to try and take us out. This is a very nice state park. It's bigger than it looks, but it's not terribly big. We've camped out here a couple of times. So we're out of self-driving mode now. We're just gonna drive for a little bit and just take a few pictures of the state park so you can see what Crooked River State Park looks like. Like I said, it's a nice little park. This is the public area up through here, and we'll drive out through the camping area because the camping area is nice. Like I said, we've camped out here before, and we enjoyed it. Problem is right now it's just so hot. It's really hard to do anything outside. They do have a small mini golf course that they just redid not long ago. And I haven't seen it since they've redone it, but I know it's been redone. We might walk out there and look at it. Here's the little mini golf course. I'm going to try and keep the camera turned this direction because they're setting up for a wedding, it looks like, over to the right side of where we are now. So this is not too bad. It's definitely been redone. The last time we were out here, all the greens were pretty much rotten. All of the poles for the hole numbers were they didn't have numbers on them. They had different animals, but had been broken and vandalized, it looked like, or maybe just after years of abuse. But this is not a bad mini golf course. It's actually pretty cool. May have to come out here and try it. But this is the state park. There's not a whole lot out here. Like I said, that's the river over there. We'll walk over there and I'll get some pictures from over there. This is the river. It's very pretty out here. But like I said, we do have a lot of bugs here, so it's not always comfortable. You definitely have to have bug spray. If you can find a good essential oil, that works, but for the most part, it's bug spray. It's not uncommon to see dolphin and different kind of things out here because, like I said, this is salt water. And it's looks pretty calm today for a change. Somebody enjoys herself. Racy! Racy! She's just going wherever she wants. We'll just follow her, see where we go. Gonna sniff every blade of grass out here. We were really kind of shocked coming out here. We expected it to be hot and humid, and it's actually really nice in the shade. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's probably in the mid to high 80s. It's supposed to be in the 90s to low 90s today. And our typical afternoon storms, which I hope the storms stay away for the nice little wedding that they're setting up over there. Okay, we're gonna smart some in the car and see how it parks. We just did it a few minutes ago and I forgot to film it, so we're gonna do it again, see what happens. Just waiting on it to pick up the signal. Okay, it's got the signal. And here it comes. It did really well a while ago, so hopefully it'll do the same thing when it comes back. She's even smart. She turned her blinker on. We named her Onyx. Oh, it didn't park this time. Did you forget to tell her to park?
You can tell it to park.
Oh, I guess now it's going to park.
Had to do a second.
But it's not parking in the parking space like it's supposed to. A few minutes ago, it did perfect. It parked in parking space and did great. This time, it just kind of did its own thing. So the first time it pulled up, backed into a parking place, did great. I wish I'd filmed that one. Second time, for some reason, it didn't do it. So it works. That was kind of nice not to have to walk all the way over there, although David did have to walk back when he took the car back to the original parking spot. Alrighty, we're gonna drive back down through some of the camping areas and some of the cottage areas and see if we can find any animals. Okay, we're just coming into the camp area. It's a nice campground. There's, of course, everything around here. Any kind of water has alligators. We do not feed wildlife, and there's alligators. Kind of like Florida. If it's wet, there's probably an alligator in it. So be careful if you ever come out here. Don't leave small kids or small animals near the water's edge, because there very well could be an alligator lurking. The sites out here are really nice. Some of these are shaded. We're going to drive back toward the cabins right now. I've never seen the inside of them, but the outside look really nice. But about the campground, most of the sites have water and electric. The dump station is very close, just as you leave the campground, so it's not bad at all. Like I said, we've stayed out here before, and we didn't have a site that had a sewer hookup, and we had no issues. But these are the cabins. I've heard they're really nice, but like I said, I've never been in them, so I couldn't tell you. There's a playground in the back. There's a pavilion with barbecue grills and that kind of stuff in the back. So, and the pavilion looks like it's screened in, which will be nice in this area. There are a lot of hiking trails out through here. They actually have some golf cart trails from the campground over toward the main part of the site, or the state park. So, you know, if you have a golf cart, you can definitely bring it. Here's some more of the cabins. These are the smaller cabins, and everything is right here on the water. That's really nice. These all have screened-in porches that face the river. And it's just a dead-end road, so we will turn around and go back. Okay, so he put it back in self-driving mode with no destination set. So we'll see where it's going to take us from the state park. I have a feeling it's probably going to try and take us right back where we were before, but we'll see. We've actually thought about coming out here in the Tesla and bringing maybe one of our screen tents that we have, and just sleep in the car, because it has the camp mode. It'll run the air conditioner and keep it at a specific temperature while we camp, and we can even plug into the pedestal and let it charge while we're camping. So we may try that sometime. I've been curious as to how that would work. Okay, which way are we going to go? It's going to take us to the exit. And please don't get too close to that rock wall. Ooh, it's gonna hit that pothole. At least it's got the correct speed. Speed limit through here is 15, and it's keeping us at 15, so that's a good thing. So one thing you can do is, if you are in full self-driving mode and you need to speed up for any reason, you can put your foot on the accelerator. You will get a warning that says that FSD supervised will not brake if the accelerator pedal is pushed. So a lot of the wrecks that you see where the Teslas in self-driving mode have jumped curbs or hit buildings or whatever, when they checked, the driver actually had their foot on the accelerator, and the car won't brake. It can't brake and accelerate at the same time. So that's one of the things that I think needs to be looked into as far as some of these wrecks. I just saw one the other day where one said that it jumped a curb, and unfortunately someone did not survive. But who knows what was going on in the car. I don't think it was the car's fault. I think it was the driver's fault, to be honest. But I wasn't there, so I don't know. But it definitely will give you a warning that the car won't brake, even if there's something dangerous ahead, if you have your foot on the accelerator. I will have to say that the full self-driving mode, yes, it is supervised, with a destination is absolutely awesome. It is so much easier because this car has so many cameras, and it can think quicker than the human brain, so it can react quicker. It's amazing what this car can do. And even though full self-driving is a paid-for subscription, we opted to keep it because it does make life easier when we're traveling. So the results of our little experiment of just getting in the car and turning on self-driving mode and see where the car takes us wound up with us doing a small loop in Kingsland, getting on Highway 40 and heading to downtown St. Mary's, and basically just going around in circles in St. Mary's, and until we intervened and made it change directions. And so we were just curious as to see where it would take us, and now we know. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and as always, live life and have fun.